What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jay. This is Jay's Life Out Loud, a channel about nothing, but it's about something. What's on my mind today? What is on my mind today is during this election, I've been hearing a lot about black men this and black men that, black man this and black man that. This is some social media bullshit, some old propaganda, this and that. I can't speak for a white man because I'm not a white man, and I don't sit around with white men talking about white problems and white women and those type of things. That's just not who I am. I'm a black man, and I talk to a lot of black men, and we do talk about our black women. It's never in the context of what I hear or what I've been hearing on social media. You get people saying that, oh, men didn't want men didn't want a black woman being, a woman being president. Okay, let me explain something to you. There has never, ever, ever in my 49 years on this earth that I have sat around any black men and we talk about the hatred of black women. Now, we talking about black folks. We ain't talking about women as a whole, because honestly, black men don't speak or think about women as a whole. We think about black women. When we talk about women, we may have a conversation. Have you ever been with a white girl? Have you ever did this, blah, 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 whatever. And we tell individual stories sometimes about women that we have been with. But these stories are never of hate. These stories are never of contentment or anger towards women. Now, you take an individual that has been done wrong by a woman, or he thinks he was done wrong and he actually did something, or whatever the case may be. He may talk about his story and that certain woman, but we never speak about black women as though we hate them or don't believe in them. Most black men, if they didn't have anything in the world, not a crumb, not a smidget of food, nothing. One thing they had was a black mama. So my thing of it is, if you talk to, I say 99.9% of men, when they talk about their mama, they speak highly. We talking about black grandmothers. We speak highly. So my point of all of this is that y'all keep that other bull over there. Don't come over here. Stop trying to come over in the black community and add us into the negative stereotype. Because honestly, we can be in the same country and live in a different world and live in two different worlds, which most of the time we actually do. Honestly, y'all believe that it's the same world. It's not. Black people and white people live in two different worlds in the same United States. We may work together. We may see each other out to eat. We may do all these things, but the average black person thinks about black problems. Now, I can tell you that when it came to this female or this woman running for president, I can tell you that they say 75% of black men voted for her. But I will tell you this, these men also thought about the man that she put away for 7 years for a crime that he didn't commit. We also thought about the 40 to 50 something men that she put away for non-violent crimes with lengthy prison sentences. Now, I know for a fact in my 49 years of living that there has never been a president that has done anything for black people. People say, yeah, I used to love Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton did some when he was in office. But since he played instruments and he could go to a jazz club and show out, because Obama brung rappers to the White House, because certain presidents may have freed certain rappers or black folks out of jail that we feel like, oh, that's a part, this and that. All of it is propaganda. But the last thing that you're not going to do is to bring your problems over here and try to separate black men and black women from each other. First of all, you can't do it. This social media thing that makes you believe that it's a separation of black men and black women and all these issues and all these problems. These things are not seen in everyday black life. And to you outsiders, let me explain something to you. We love our queens. We love our queens to the core. Any black man that tell you God broke the mold when he made a black woman. There is nothing more fabulous, nothing more wonderful, nothing more enjoyable, nothing more pristine than a black woman. So y'all going on the other side of the fence and y'all play them games. Because the problem of it is when things go wrong, when things are heavy on y'all and y'all need a little help, y'all come over to the black community and the first person you try to get to come on your side is a black woman. But then when things are going good and grandiose for you, you don't come to get that black woman. We talking about white women. Y'all don't come get that black woman and say, sis, come on over here with us and get some of this positivity. Oh no. That's why black women that came up, I can't think of the name of the company, that came up with a nonprofit to be able to fund black businesses, black women in business, to fund their businesses. They were taken to court and a law passed where they could not do it, where they can't help them, the minority, which is them. But where was all these white women at when these sisters was fighting in court against this white man that wanted to abolish them being able to help their own sisters? Where was all these white women at that was, agreeing? Yeah, yes, it's sister, black women, we have it, they have it the hardest, and this is, where was y'all at? And furthermore, when y'all see, I watch so many videos where a white man is yelling at a black woman, and there may be no black men around in that area, in that moment, and I see white women walk by them and don't say a word. You want to include us when you need our help and to push something over the rail or push something over the bar. But on an everyday basis, you have nothing to do with us. So keep black men out of your mouth. You don't even know nothing about black men. Stop trying to tell. I'm so tired of white people trying to tell black people how they feel and how they move. You hear people, black directors that go to make movies, and you got white people telling them what black people want. How do you know what a black person wants? I put up you got a woman running for president, and you say, oh, black men are not voting. You got Barack Obama coming out and saying black men. If the votes ain't in, how do you know if black men ain't voting for her or not? That's crazy. And on top of that, we do not have to support somebody just because they black or because they're a woman. You're supposed to vote for the candidate that you think is best for you. But we have been put in a place where we don't have enough candidates to even choose the one that we feel is best for us. Even though 75%, as they say, even though I don't like these statistics, because a lot of times they be on some foul, shady stuff, but they say 75% of men voted for it, but for somehow it turns around that it is the black men, they didn't do that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Keep y'all drama over there. Don't come over here. Howard Stern said some things about men and how we talk about women, and then Stephen A goes on there with Whoopi Goldberg and them, and he has to explain, and Joy, whatever her name is, she damn near just said, "You a black man, tell us what black men think." And the only reason that she would say that is because she's believing what a white man is saying that men say. And as Stephen A told her, he's speaking on a white man's perspective because he's talking to white men. He's not hanging with black men. Black men don't look at black women and say, we hate them. Because if that was the case, every black man would have another race on their side, on their arm. Every man that I know that damn near I can think of believe me, black men is predominantly with black women. Ain't nothing wrong if you decide to go and date out your race. Nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with that. But the majority of black men are with black women. If you go around the city of Detroit, you are going to see black on black love all around the place. If you go to Atlanta, you're going to see black on black love all around the place. I'm not saying you don't see a mixture of things, but what you're going to see predominantly. But my whole thing is, you can't pin the black man against the black woman. You can't pin a black woman against a black man. Because from the beginning of time, since Adam and Eve, it has been a black man and a black woman. Why do you think it's all these black babies out here? So I will end with this. We love our queens. We support our queens. I'm married to a black woman. My first wife was a black woman. God broke the mold when he made a black woman. Peace, peace, peace. Love you, sister.